How to keep your home cooler when you're living in France. Hello everybody, this is David over at ESREA France. We're your source for English-speaking French real estate agents in all of France and French real estate information in English. Now right now I'm making this little audio cast for you, and it's pretty hot. We're in the summer here in France, and it was 35 degrees yesterday. It was a little cooler here today. It was 30 degrees. And how do you deal with that heat when you do not have air conditioning? Because every home in France does not have air conditioning, whether it's an apartment or an individual home. A couple of tips here. We've been doing some research online that we found that could be of help to you to confirm what you're currently doing, or maybe consider performing these options in the future. The first one, not everybody thinks about for the heat, but they think about it when it is cold in the wintertime, and that's to make sure that your home is properly insulated. You can control the changes in temperature when you have a properly insulated home. The second thing seems quite obvious, but people don't always consider it as well, and that's the idea of when you're doing cooking and everything during your home. Of course, it's going to heat up inside the house, so pay attention to the time when you cook in your home and perhaps isolate that into a shorter period during the day. And of course, maybe in the summertime, you're just having foods that's not heated that much. Another thing that would be more interesting to you, because you can really put this into practice, is to keep the heat out of the house during the day. You'll notice that sometimes when you walk through a French village, like where I live, or you drive through a residential area or walk through a residential area, people have the shutters closed on their homes during the day. And that's a habit that the French people have to prevent the sun heating the air that's inside the home. Very smart idea. So just if your house has what they call volets, shutters on the home, or maybe there's the electric shutters that go down or they close, whatever type that you have in your French home, make sure you close those over during the day when you're exposed to the direct sunlight. The next thing is to also consider about airing out the home at night. When it's secure and safe for you to be able to do this, let air circulate in your home when the temperature is cooler. And use the capacity if you have, and some people really benefit from this in their own French home or in an apartment where there's actually windows at the front and the back of the apartment, which is not always so common, but I have seen these in France. And so that you can let the air pass through to cool the home during nighttime. And of course, I would highly recommend, having lived in France for quite a while now, that you make sure that you have some mosquito netting, because if you're going to leave your windows open at night, you're going to have some mosquitoes coming in. The last item is what we would consider is, if you don't have an air conditioning unit, is a couple of old tricks that we've heard, that you hang perhaps a damp cloth close to, but not too close to, a fan that you're using, so that that damp air is circulated rather than heating the air when the fan moves around. Or I've also heard, and you could leave a comment below wherever you find this particular audio cast if you agree or disagree, or have heard other ideas, is the whole idea of putting some iced water in front of a fan, that it helps blow around the cool air. I'm not sure if this actually works or not effectively, but you can leave a comment below and give us your ideas on how you actually keep your home cool, and could that be applied to somebody who's living like yourself in the future in France. This is David over at ESREA France. We're your source for English-speaking French real estate agents in many, many parts of France, and French real estate information in English. We have lots of sources for you. Make sure you subscribe where you found this video. Tap notifications to make sure you're up to date. And if you're thinking about buying real estate in France, make sure you get a copy of our 110 Tips French Real Estate Buyer's Guide, available on our website, esreafrance.com. This buyer's guide does come with a 100% money-back guarantee. If you're not satisfied with the amount of information, and we haven't had anybody who's not satisfied yet, check it out. And it also comes with a bunch of checklists that will help you decide what's the pathway for you to take in buying real estate in France. David over at ESREA France, wishing you a very good day. Bye for now.